What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, and of course, shout out to everybody that's been following us on our Instagram, Deaf to Radio, which is DEAF2 Radio. Make sure you guys follow us there, and also follow us on our website, deaftoradio.com. It is a free, open website that we've been working on, a members website. That's pretty much where we're going to be prioritizing all of our requests. So if you guys have requests or songs you want us to do, make sure you go to the website, become a member, sign up. It's also a great way to support the channel. The link for that will be in the description.
Yeah, join the Deaf to Radio family, guys. Check out the link in the description. And also, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, you know what to do, man. Check out the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos to get you some exposure. Make sure you check that out. All right, man, so we're going to get into this Wicked Race, man, by Russ. And he say that this is the Chomp 2.5. So I don't know, man. Is this just kind of like a continuation or extension of the Chomp 2 album, which was fire, by the way? I go back to that shit constantly, man. That shit is fire. He rapped his ass off, and he had features on there that was hard. So what's this? Let me go ahead and give y'all some more, hit you off of the head again with some more hot shit.
All I know is this one.
Thank God that I never had to pop a pill to have pop a
This
pill.
one?
That's just not the real. I do me all. It's how I got big in Madrid like Real. Now they scream Russ like I played for the Seahawks. I eat off my own plate, big dough. The dough didn't open, so I went in through the window. 6 more months, that's like 6 more ends. I'm a ball forever while y'all disco ends. Circle so small, I can't fit more friends. And I see your bigger picture, but the pics low res. The truth is at my command since I leveled up. Rule with an iron hand inside a velvet glove. Jealous love from the onlookers. Rappers reporting back to the pimps, you what we call hookers. Hand the bread over, the plan is get older. Drowning in money, so all the women swam over. Landowner, I be draped in silk and diamonds. Thwart the danger, glory again, I will survive this fucked up game that be playing with my psyche. Women trying to fuck me, rappers trying to fight me. Hope my girl loves me, shit, I hope she just likes me.
Dude. Yeah, he bodied that shit. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, that's it. That was the point.
Check that video out when we did Faith. We did Faith. We did Blue Chips. Note to self, man. And that whole album is hard, man. But make sure you check out those reactions, man. And if this shit is anything like that, an extension of this shit, oh, man. I don't know.
Russ got busy on Who Want What, even from the first Chomp. What we're talking about, those songs that Ryan mentions off Chomp 2. And that was like probably my favorite. But he got this started on that first Chomp where he was it just seems like he was ready to just rap. So 2.5, that's what we're expecting. I'm hoping that he keeps that same theme up. Let's get into it. Russ, Wicked Race.
Yeah, 30 and hotter than ever. I know my spirits made me millions like Conor McGregor. I took the long way, but I never stopped. I rerouted. They quit. The last mile is always the least crowded. Get what I asked for. Fuck who they clap for. My mama's on a second passport. Richie Blackmore. She rocking the deep purple face Rolex. My liver used to be a pool of liquor. Joe Gomez, Villa Honeg in Switzerland just to rejuvenate. Listen to what's not being said. Learn to communicate. The sun's shining. I love rhyming. I took a shot of self-belief. Got in the driver's seat. I'm drunk driving. I'm tongue-tied when I'm talking to myself. That's how great I am. I'm counting my fingers after you shake my hand. Trust issues is what ensues after being fucked over by someone who said they fuck with you. The drugs in you got you feeling gas. If you make it to 30, I'll give you 30K in cash. You throwing yash with the Nigerian self. Boogers making apps building Nigerian wealth. If you don't like yourself, then your palate's not developed. She lying on my head. I'm rocking Calvin Johnson's helmet. Bitch, I'm still myself, but just a better version. This game is fake, but he love like Professor Sherman. Please don't clump us all together. We ain't family, there's no resemblance. I'm in an unhealthy relationship with progress, we both codependents. There's unspoken tension when I take a day off. Can't enjoy the off season, cause I'm thinking about the playoffs.
Yeah, I can stop it.
Guess that's a trade-off of being great. I'm stressed, I need pussy.
Jesus.
One after another.
After
another.
And this is the first track on the album? Snapping.
Hey, Russ, man, you need to get back with Ransom. Ransom is on a crazy run right now, too. Y'all need to go ahead and hook back up after that Blue Chip. Y'all both did y'all thing on that. Y'all need to go ahead and make a project together, man. Because y'all, I just see the creative juices just going.
They're in the mode.
Yeah.
They're both in a really nice zone, man. And the way he started this, what did he say? 30 and hotter than ever. I know my spirits made me millions like Conor McGregor. So I think that's an entendre there, right? Like I think Conor McGregor's spirit made him millions, just his personality, but he also has a alcohol brand. What is it called? Proper 12, I think is what that's called. So he made, obviously, Conor McGregor spirits is another name for alcohol, right? He made millions off of that. But again, his spirit. So the way he started that was slick, and then he just got into this mode in terms of flow too.
He did.
It was relentless. Bye.
I took the long way. He's all, but I never stopped. I just rerouted. The last mile is always the least crowded. I love that line, man. I really respect his hustle, and I love that line for that reason.
Palace not developed. She lying on my head. I'm rocking Calvin Johnson's helmet. Bitch, I'm still myself, but just a better version. This game is fake, but he love like Professor Sherman. Please don't clump us all together. We ain't family. There's no resemblance. I'm in an unhealthy relationship with progress. We both codependents. There's unspoken tension when I take a day off. Can't enjoy the off season cause I'm thinking about the playoffs. Guess that's the trade-off of being great. I'm stressed. I need pussy. That makes me tap out like Misha Tate. Vacation in Greece and Spain. Operation. Just keep the faith. My mind and my body and my spirit. I'm moving in one direction like Liam Payne. $11 million in a year without being strange. These dudes got a pond, I got an ocean, I'm being frank. And they trying to keep me hidden, but they cannot see that nothing can stop me. Mr. Moneymaker picked the bill up like Chauncey. And she just want a man to clean the mess up like Bronny. So please do not call me. I'm happily washing in Japanese hot springs. Half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace. The other half wants to put a pause on this wicked race.
And the beat is
Top 2.5.
And he made the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made the beat. The beat produced by Russ. Yeah, this was hot. Like he snapped.
I think he produced Faith too. I think he did.
Faith was hot too. You know what I'm saying? I've said before with Russ that he's hit or miss with his beats. This one was a hit though. He got this one. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been other beats where I'm like, I don't know, but he got this beat. And Faith was super hard too. I want to say something, but it's not to be divisive. It's not. But it's something that I've been thinking about. You know, Jack Harlow had that line that went viral and shit that we didn't even give a fuck about when we did the reaction to They Don't Love It. But he had that line about the hardest white rapper since Eminem and this and that, and went viral and people got mad about the shit. It's very odd, that whole thing. And I'm looking at Russ, right? And Russ is technically white. But I feel like they don't even think about. I feel like Jack Harlow and NF and all these motherfuckers, when they think about other white rappers, MGK, I don't even think they think about Russ. And you know why? Because Russ is from the cloth, man. He's just, you can hear it. Russ has grown up around black. He's just of it. You can hear it in the way he raps. You can hear it in the references he uses. You can see that he's just of this shit. I got all black. Probably 90% of his friends is black. He's around black. He's in black functions and shit like that. You can see it. And I don't even think these other dudes even think of Russ when they think of a white rapper. And I think that that's a testament to how tapped in Russ is with hip hop culture. I could just hear it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's of it. Now it doesn't mean that the other rappers don't have talent that share the same complexion as Russ. No one's saying that they don't have talent, but there is a distinction I think with Russ that, to me, and I'm gonna add Marlon Craft into the mix with Russ.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even think they think of Marlon Craft when they're like, I'm better than all these other hardest white rappers since Eminem. I don't think they thinking about Marlon Craft or Russ. I don't think they come to mind because you can hear it in the music, like, oh, they are from a different type.
They don't get body.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want that. But I also feel like they don't even think of them. I really do feel like it doesn't come to mind because they're so connected in a way that you wouldn't even think you're in the same lane as them. That's how Marlon Craft and Russ sound to me. You know what I'm saying? They don't sound like what you would think a white rapper would sound like in terms of just the way they approach their shit. And that's just not to generalize or anything, because there's some white people in the hood too that they know and they of it and they come from it too. So I just feel like I hear that with Russ, like, yeah, he's tapped in, you know what I'm saying? But he's also doing him. He's not like he's trying to be anything that he's not either. It's just that he just happens to have maybe been around black people, grown up around black people, and that's just naturally a part of his makeup too. And I just love that about Russ, man. I feel like he's just carving his own lane, doing things his own way, and I've grown to really appreciate what he's done. Now we can get into the bars.
He said my mama on her second passport. He's on Richie Blackmore. She rocking the Deep Purple Rolex. Face Rolex. Richie Blackmore, guitarist for Deep Purple, by the way. But I love that the flex there. The flex is she's on her second. Passports last for 8 years, by the way. So it's like she on the second round of 8 years living lavish, traveling here, traveling.
Ran out of room on that motherfucker. That's just a stunt. That's a flex. My mom is though. Not just me. The family is taking care. The family is jet setting. And also Richie Blackmore I think he ripped up a passport. There's a famous event that happened with Richie Blackmore where he ripped up his passport or something like that involving when he quit Deep Purple or something like that. So that's a reference to that as well.
Listen to what's not being said. Learn to communicate. Love that line. I took a shot of self-belief And now I got in the driver's seat. I'm driving drunk. I'm so high on my own self-belief. I'm driving drunk. I'm high off the shit. I'm just accelerating at such a high pace. Love that line.
Shot of self-belief.
Yeah.
Like, you take a shot, you get drunk off of that.
Yep.
I'm drunk driving. You know, that was hard. He said, counting my fingers after you shake my hand. Why? Trust issues is what ensues after being fucked over by someone who say they fuck with you. I'm counting my fingers after you shake my hand. Like, you might try to take one of my fingers. I don't trust anybody. Hold on. Like, I can't shake this motherfucker's hand, right? It's just indicative of his lack of trust in people, because he said it in the next line. Like, trust issues. It's his way of saying he has trust issues. I don't trust anyone. You may take my fingers. Because I've been fucked over by people that were very close to me.
Yep.
They say they fuck with you. That means they're close to you. They rock with you, and they fucked you over. So I like that.
The drugs got you feeling gassed. If you make it to 30, I'll give you 30K in cash. You were so far gone, you ain't gonna make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's drugs or whatever.
Pop a pill. Lying on my head, rocking Calvin Johnson's helmet. So Calvin Johnson played for the Detroit Lions. You know, the Detroit Lions has a lion on the helmet, but she's lying on his head. Just lying about the man and being with him in certain capacities. You know how motherfuckers lie and shit. He said, this game is fake, buddy love, like Professor Sherman. Please don't clump us all together. We ain't family. There's no resemblance. That's a Nutty Professor reference, right? He's Professor Clump was the character in Nutty Professor, right? And then Buddy Love was like his alter ego, right? He says, so this game is fake, buddy love. They try to be buddy with you. The game is fake, right? And then he said, please don't clump us all together, Professor Clump, right? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to clump us all together. It's fake, buddy love. We ain't family, ain't no resemblance, even though the whole family of the Nutty Professor they all resembled each other. But don't clump us all together. We ain't really from the same cloth and the same that. This is a fake game.
I'm in an unhealthy relationship with Progress. We both codependents. Unhealthy. I'm so successful that it's unhealthy. We depend on each other. We two peas in a pie. Meaning you can't have one without the other, man. You know what I'm saying? You think success, progression, you should think Russ type of shit. I love that shit.
I love that he said unhealthy though. I mean, I know it's his way of kind of stunting like Russ does, but it is. He's also acknowledging that it's probably not good for him, right? I think that's important to point that out. Then he said, what'd he say? I'm stressed. I need pussy that makes me tap out like Misha Tate. So Misha Tate is a UFC. Well, I don't know if she's still fighting. She was a UFC fighter, I think, because I think she may have retired. So tap out. You tap out in UFC, meaning you submit. But I need pussy that makes me submit like Misha Tate. So UFC reference, tap out. That was slick.
These dudes got a pond. I got an ocean. I'm just being frank. That's hard, man. You know, Frank Ocean. You know what I'm saying? But you got a pond. You got a little bit of money. You got a little bit of success. You got a little stuff bubbling over there. I got an ocean, though. I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Being frank.
And I'm just being honest.
Mr. Moneymaker picked the bill up like Chauncey. He's picking the bill up when they go out to eat or go out to functions. He's paying for everything, right? He's getting money. And then Chauncey Billups is who he's referencing from the Detroit Pistons. He was a point guard, right? So Chauncey Billups, but I picked the bill up. I'm paying for everything. She just want a man to clean a mess up like Brawny. Remember Brawny, paper towels and shit? It was a man that was the figure in Brawny. He cleaned a mess up with paper towels, obviously. It's interesting that he ended it. He said, half of me wants things to move at a quicker pace, but the other half wants me to put a pause on this wicked race. So he made the line up top where he said him and Progression are codependent and it's unhealthy. And I feel like that line at the end, how he ended the line when he said it's a wicked, first of all, the title of the song is called Wicked Race. And I feel like he's successful when he's doing this thing, but it's taking a toll on him.
Hell yeah.
Like half of me, like I'm worried about the playoffs. So he said something about, I'm in the off season, but I'm worried about the playoffs. In the off season, you're supposed to be relaxing, right? The season's over, but he's still obsessing about the championship rounds, getting it to the next level. It's a never-ending cycle of him wanting to be, to achieve the next goal. What's the next milestone to achieve? And he can't relax, right? It's a wicked race. It's slick, but I think it speaks to the toll that success takes on you. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Russ. Definitely excited to get to the next one. I'm Perfectionist and Easy are the two that we've been seeing a lot. Reflections up there too, but Perfectionist and Easy are the two that we have that had the second and third most requests. So we might get to those today if we can. Salute to Russ. Salute to everybody that requested that. Man. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, make sure you join our site, deftoradio.com. Become a member. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas. We out.